Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be setting up the month of April in my agenda planner. We'll decorate the monthly pages in a lovely spring theme, so come play with me. And I've got some washi tapes here ready to go. Along with these highlighters, I'll be using this roll of PET tape and this Planning Things sticker book, which I'll pull from. Okay, let's go ahead and lay down some wax paper so I can work out the design for this month. This first spread I'll be designing is what I call my month overview spread. It has some space for a long checklist, a couple of habits, and then a single page monthly on the right. So I am building out the background washi here, figuring out how I want to lay that in onto the spread. I have this really nice wall washi, which is a script washi with a bit of that kind of vintage feel with the more tan colored background. So I'm just trying to work out some areas where I think I can lay this in without it being too obtrusive to the functional area. And I'm finding some good spots here. The star of the show is going to be the PET tape. I've used this PET tape once before on my hourly dashboard layout for a weekly, and I love it so much that I thought I just need to bring it in for a monthly so I can enjoy it for a longer time. I'm just going to cut out some of the elements on this PET tape to use as, individual stickers. It isn't pre-die cut, so you have to cut out the elements individually, which I wish wasn't the case, but aside from that, I really just love everything about the look of this PET tape. It's a watercolor feel with florals and fruits, and then also some other elements like small quotes and texture items. So just a lot going on in this PET tape, and it takes a long time to repeat, like very, very long. So there's lots of unique items to choose from out of this tape. The colors that are predominant that I found in these tape stickers are mainly the soft green and almost like a warm orange tone, which I thought would play nicely with the wall washi I am bringing in with the script. I think that these two colors are somewhat subtle, but a really interesting color combination that I don't see very often. Soft green and kind of a warm orange yellow. I, again, love everything about this PET tape, so we're going to bring this in for some springtime feels. Okay, so I think I've gotten some clusters of items that I'll be using at some point here on the spread, and decided that I also want to grab in a quote or two just to work around and make sure I have all the elements I plan to use on the spread as I get started laying things in. So in that Planning Thing Black Boxes and Quotes sticker book, I've pulled in a positive vibes only quote. I don't know why I chose that, to be honest. I always try to have positive vibes, but it never hurts to have a reminder. So I brought that one in. Maybe I'll bring in another one too for the bottom section underneath the monthly. I did cut apart the quote so that I could lay it horizontally across the top versus how it was originally, which was more of a stacked look. And I think I'll like that better. It will fill up the space a little bit better. Trying to decide which washi tapes I want to use and layer next. So I just pulled all of the different ones I've pulled out and showed them next to each other so I could get an idea of what would look good. I think I'm going to settle on this warm orange yellow tone mixed with the white script washi and then the almost woven patterned green washi. Just trying to figure out how I want to layer those up for the most impact. Bringing in the yellow because there is a predominance of the green throughout the stickers. There's only a few of the stickers that really bring out those orange-yellow tones. So I thought that the washi would help tie it all together a little bit better, bringing that in for color. And then I have the script washi just to have a bit more of that script texture on the page. And then the green woven textured washi, just more green and more of an organic feel to it, which I liked in that woven pattern. So I've been able to build out a couple of clusters using the branches and the florals and some of the fruits too from that PET tape, bringing them together just so that they look like one big cluster instead of individual items. I have also now laid in some of those washi tape layers as well, getting those in there. Thought I might want to have another quote down here like I mentioned, so just trying a few options to see what might look good, has the right proportions. And I think this is good to start for the design. It has all the elements that I want to use, and let's start moving those over to the spread now. This is a pretty simple process. I will just basically move over everything from the wax paper, but I do want to prep some areas ahead of time with my white gel pen to clean out any lines I don't want to have showing behind those stickers or washi. So I went ahead and whited out the empty week at the end of the month. I did pre-number the month so it was ready to go when we started. So I knew exactly how many days there were and where they fell within the month before I started putting down the decor. So I knew I'd have a lot of empty days, basically a whole empty week at the bottom of the month. So I put the washi in there. I also am putting in now some of the other elements. The background script washi, putting that in where I had it on the wax paper. And you can really see how I use triangles to help balance out my spread in this one. If you haven't caught my video where I talked about some design tips for creative planners, that is one big one that I use all the time, and you can really see it in action here on this spread, how I'm using triangles to place certain items in relationship to each other to get a more interesting and yet balanced spread. I ended up changing the positioning of that quote last minute where I moved the only underneath. Still think it looks good, but yeah, I don't think that was on purpose. It just kind of happened and I was like, oh yeah, okay. I think it was different before. So I'm going to quickly add in some of the holidays that I have here for the month. And then I also have a couple of appointments and things in April that I don't want to forget. So I'm just going to write those in and have those on the monthly ready to go. I am using my fine tipped black pen for this so that I can write fairly small and legibly in this single page month. Also going to bring in some of that highlighter into the monthly just to highlight some of the areas, and then also in the habit trackers. I'll also write in what I'll be tracking this month in those habit trackers, pretty much the same as I've been doing. I have my goal task, my freelance work, my video production, and my book time. So those are all more productivity type habits that I like to track. So I just went ahead and wrote those in, as well as prepared my monthly checklist area. Okay, so we've moved on to the second and last spread we'll be setting up here today. So this is my goals and tasks layout, but with a little bit of variation. I've been working with the one that's in my shop as is, and it works great, but sometimes there's more than 4 weeks in a month usually that I need to have a little bit more room. So I'm trying this one out. I've changed the format a bit on the right page to add another week area in, and I'm just going to see how this works out. If it works out well, we will be putting this in my shop as soon as I can. If you like this option, just note that it's probably going to be coming in my shop soon, but I do love to test out my layouts and kind of work out any kinks before I make it public. So now I am dropping in more of those PET tape items, again building out some clusters. I have quite a few florals left over that I didn't use on the previous spread, so I'll bring some of those in and again just try to create some cohesive clusters that look good and make sense together. My favorite parts of that design from the PET tape are the pears and just the mix of color with the green and the orange tones. There's not a lot of those elements though in there with that mix of colors. I pretty much blew out everything that I cut out on the first page, especially in that top left corner. So I am just seeing where I can bring in more of those tones with what is left over on the PET tape without kind of going into a repeat of items so that I don't have to keep cutting up the PET tape. So I'm just trying to use everything up, if that makes sense. So you might see me rework these a little bit and kind of spend some time on these just because they're not the favorites of the items that I like to work with, but I still want to use them and have them go fairly far here on my spread. Another kind of big deal with this spread is that I do use a lot of this space functionally. I almost always do a setup video of my monthly goals, so I kind of want to see how I'm going to use this layout. That video should be coming fairly quickly behind this one. And I also have previous months on my channel if you just want to see what I did with the former version of the goals and tasks layout with the 4 weeks on the right. So I walk through pretty much exactly how I'm going to use it. And as you'll see, I, again, do have a lot of function going on these spreads. So I am thinking about that when I'm laying things in. And with this new layout on the right, I'm not exactly sure how many task items I'm going to need. So I'm trying some things and I'm pushing into those boxes a little bit this first month just to see if that's going to be a problem or not. And we'll figure it out as we go once I actually set these pages up with my monthly goals. So I'm ready to start moving things over. I haven't really done anything different than I did on the previous spread. I've got my layered washi in a set of 3, along with a set of 3 background script washi, and then I think I have 3 clusters as well. Again, those triangles on the spread to help balance but keep things interesting. So I'm basically just dropping it in. I did, like I said, try to maximize as much functional space without putting the decor on it as possible. We will see how that all works out when I actually fill it out, but I think I did a pretty good job of saving that functional space. And again, just dropping in items and anything I think might hit one of those darker black lines and show through. I am using that gel pen once again to white that out behind them so that they look nice and neat when we're all done. and I don't know, didn't like where that apple or whatever it is was falling, so I moved it and kind of pushed it up a little bit. I don't know if that's any better, but it felt better at the time. Gonna go ahead and lay in that washi right now. And just fix some of the layering. We'll also trim off the excess sticker on the edges and cut apart the pages as well. I do have one more monthly spread that I usually set up in the same theme each month. It's my social media spread. You'll be able to see those pages in my monthly flip throughs if you just kind of want to see the third spread and how I use it. I went ahead and just did that off camera since I had some pre-planning already set up on those pages. But I do love having these monthly pages all themed out the same, just kind of bring some cohesion to each month. And then also it's nice to look at and have it all decorated and ready to go for the entire month, so I don't have to worry about doing it. It looks pretty and is nice to enjoy as I fill out these pages. And just quickly going to clean out the holes on any of these items that are in the spine using my precision cutter and my little Daiso cutting mat. And that should do it for us, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also to go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye!